My name is Dan Jones, the president of Texas A&M University Commerce, and it's my pleasure, as always, to spend a few minutes with you talking about some of the exciting things that are going on around our campus this spring. It's a very, very busy time, I can assure you. We're going to get right into it by talking about our newest academic program, and although this is our newest program on campus, it has been some time in development, but it's a great new addition to our program inventory, a great service to our students, and of course, we feel very important to our region. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about our new nursing program, the first in the history of Texas A&M University Commerce. So our guests today are Dr. Barbara Tucker, who is the director of our new nursing program, and Cheryl McKenna, one of our longtime faculty, Commerce residents actually, but also new faculty in the nursing program. So Dr. Tucker, if I could, let me start with you and just kind of tell us the road that we had to go on to get us to where we are today, and where exactly are we today with our nursing program?
Yes, it was interesting and long. A nursing program has to be approved not only by the Higher Education Coordinating Board, but also by the Board of Nursing. So we had those two hurdles to go through, proposals to defend and explain. We got both of those done, and then the last one that we did was the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, our SACS, had to be approved for that. So all three of those have been accomplished, and we admitted our very first cohort of students in January of this year.
Which is very exciting. And how many students in that first cohort?
We admitted 30 students in that first cohort. It's an interesting mix of students, too. We've got 4 second bachelor's students, so they already have a bachelor's degree in something else. We have 2 paramedics, and we have an LVN.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
It is interesting. They're 85% of them are from our contiguous counties. So we are serving our service area.
Right. Well, I know one of the important points that we stressed in getting all of our various proposals ready for review by the various agencies that you mentioned was that this program is unique in that it focuses on rural health care. And of course, that is, when you look at the nursing shortage in the state of Texas and in the nation as a whole, it's severe, but it is particularly severe in rural areas such as here in Commerce, Hunt County, Northeast Texas.
Yeah, East Texas has the highest nurse vacancy rate in the state.
Right.
It's got 9.1% vacancy rate as opposed to the average of 6.7. Now, we are in numerous facilities here in East Texas, and Professor McKenna is our clinical coordinator, and she's the one that can tell you all about those sites.
Let's just follow that segue and talk a little bit about where we are in the area.
We have 3 of the hospitals in the contiguous around Hunt County. We've got Hunt County, the hospital in Hunt County, Greenville Hospital. We also will be using Commerce Hospital somewhat, their outpatient psychiatric daycare program for their adults. We have the hospital in Sulphur Springs, as well as 2 hospitals in Rockwall and Rowlett that we are currently taking students to. But in addition to the hospitals that we use, we also have clinics and school districts. We have Bowles Children's Home down in Quinlan that we're taking our students to for some of their pediatric experience. We've also been invited by Scottish Rite in Dallas to come and bring our students to that pediatric hospital.
Which would be wonderful. And just a quick plug, the CEO of Scottish Rite is one of our alumni.
Yes, that's what
Mr. Bob Walker. So I know he was here when we... As was his wife, yes. And it's very exciting to kind of re-engage not only that relationship, but also have the prospects for an exciting partnership with such a wonderful hospital.
Absolutely.
We have another alum at Garland Health Department who has invited us also.
Good, good. Well, you know, Lions are everywhere. Well,
I'm beginning to find that out. I didn't know it.
Taking over the world. Well, I know 2 of the biggest challenges that any nursing program faces as it's trying to get off the ground, or even not just get off the ground, but to sustain operations, is clinical sites, as you were talking about, and getting highly qualified faculty. Now, clinical sites, sounds like we've pretty much answered the call, right?
I think we have. Plus, there are so many other clinical sites out there that are waiting to be tapped into that I don't believe that that's going to be an issue for our program.
Well, again, coming back to the rural focus, I think the competition for clinical sites is probably intense in urban environments where you've got a lot of programs, a lot of medical facilities, but not always a close match. Yeah, exactly. And since we are the only nursing program between, let's see, Denton and Tyler, is that correct?
The only baccalaureate.
Baccalaureate, yes. Right. So we've got a broad area that we can go to find clinical sites for our students. And of course, highly qualified faculty. And you know, you and I have talked about that over the last couple of years. And I have been pleasantly surprised how successful you've been in attracting faculty to come teach with us here in Commerce. Other than your powers of salesmanship, which are substantial, how do you account for your success in terms of recruiting these faculty to our program?
Part of it is being a new program. The same as when you recruited me, the opportunity to help develop a program that will be of significance in the area is enticing. Yeah. And we've had faculty from other places in the country. The fact is, one of our new faculty was recruited from California. She was just thrilled to be able to come to Texas and help start a new program. I have one that we have just hired from Oklahoma. And all of our faculty have advanced practice credentials also. We're talking nurse practitioners, and the last one is a certified nurse midwife.
Oh, amazing.
So we have a skill set that is really essential for our students, and it's going to be very beneficial to them.
Well, everyone wants to go someplace where they can make a difference, and this is the program where that can happen. We just have a few seconds left. Where do you see the program going in the next 3 to 5 years?
Well, very quickly, I see us adding a track for the associate degree registered nurses that are out there. Associate degree nurses are having some difficulty getting positions, especially in the urban areas where they have more baccalaureate nurses available. And so they need to go back to school and complete their education to get their baccalaureate degree. So that'll be one of the first things that we want to do, is give that opportunity to those associate degree nurses. And then within another year or two after that, we definitely want to have a master's program.
Yes, and of course that's an area where we hope to start training future faculty by getting them into the pipeline.
Yeah, grow our own, but we have had numerous people calling. Just out of the blue, say, I hear you're starting a nursing program. Are you interested in new faculty?
Oh, isn't that wonderful? Well, it's an amazing program, and it's already having a tremendous impact, and we're so thrilled to have it here on our campus, and so thrilled to have such a great director and such great faculty from day one. So congratulations to both of you for the wonderful work that you're doing, and we look forward to great things.
Thank you.
We'll be back in a moment with the next segment on the President's Perspective.
Commerce finally get an opportunity to do nursing school here and not have to transfer and go to different schools in Dallas.
I think it's a good thing that the nursing program has a building for their new students on campus. Most of the majors have their own buildings for them to study and come together.
We finally have our nursing program up and running. Now people don't have to transfer to go do the nursing program. They can actually stay here now.